Welcome. Today, I'll be talking about the areas of your life you need to understand. Yes, there are some areas, there some things in our life that we really need to understand. We have not really taken time to look into them. Number one is you need to understand yourself. Yes, understand that you're a special being. Understand that God created you for a purpose. Understand your purpose on this earth. When you understand yourself first, that will give you a means to understand others. You cannot understand any other thing if you don't understand yourself. You cannot come and say, nobody will marry me, I cannot make it. It's because you don't understand yourself. Understand that you're on this earth for a purpose. When you understand that, everything will work in your favor. Understand that you have been created in God's own image. So why won't things work out good for you? You are created in His image. You need to understand yourself first. Then that will make things work out for you. Number two is understand marriage. Understand marriage. Marriage is a perfect union being practiced by unperfect people. So you need to understand marriage, understand God's purpose for marriage. You need to understand that. Before you say I do, you need to understand what am I doing. You understand? You need to understand that marriage is a union, it is a covenant. You need to understand that. You really, really need to understand that. It's an ordination. Marriage is an ordination. So how much do you understand it? You are planning to say I do, you are planning to go into it. Do you understand what you are saying yes? Do you understand what you are doing? Yes, I do. Yes, you understand what you are doing. Marriage does not reduce people. You need to understand that. It does not reduce people. You cannot come and tell me that I'm married, there are things I shouldn't do. That's bad things. But in good things, if you have been doing one good thing when you were single, now you're married, you should be doing 5 or 10. You understand? They said one shall chase 1,000 and two shall chase 10,000 and they put them to sleep. You can't do it. With marriage, you cannot tell me you have limited. I cannot do my business. I cannot further my education. I cannot pursue my destiny because you're married. No, understand God's purpose for marriage, because you are there as a companion. You are there to do it better. Two people can do it much better than one person. That is why God created marriage. So you shouldn't come and limit yourself because you are married. Number three is understand your partner. Understand your partner, your mate, or your spouse. You are in a relationship. Do you understand the person you are dating? Do you understand him? Do you understand her? You want to say I do? Do you understand her? Let me tell you, even identical twins, they have different fingerprints. So no matter how close you think you're with the person, you need to understand him or her. Understand God's purpose for that relationship. Understand God's purpose for that marriage. Take your time. You are in a courtship. Take your time. Before you say I do, ask yourself, how much do I know this person? How much do I understand this person? And when you answer that question, you will sit down and say, yes, I am ready to say I do. Don't just walk down the aisle without knowing anything about the person you're saying I do to. You need to understand her. You need to understand the gender differences. You need to understand that man and woman are not the same thing. Yes, women, they like your presence more than your presence. Women, they like your presence more than your presence. They like your presence more than your presence. Yes, women, we at times we want you to be around. It doesn't matter what you give to us, but let's see you. It makes us happy. As a man, do you understand that? As a woman, do you understand that men don't like too much talk? Do you understand that as well? These are the things that brings issues to the family. When a man refuses to understand the woman and the woman don't understand the man, the boyfriend don't understand the girlfriend and the girlfriend don't understand the boyfriend, it now becomes issue. But you need to understand that what is called gender differences. That you're a man, there's some things you shouldn't expect a woman should be doing exactly the way you're doing it. You're a man. God created us that way. As a woman, yes. Okay, for example, your guy, your husband is not flowing in a discussion, is not really interacting well with you. Understand that. They don't talk too much. Men don't talk too much. Men don't talk too much. You need to understand that. Get her what she likes as a man. You need to, once in a while, you get her what she likes. You need to, how much do you understand your in-laws for the married people? This is another thing you need to understand in life. How much do you understand your in-laws? Don't say they are bad. One day I was telling one girl that don't say your in-laws are bad, because one day, someday, you will be an in-law. You'll be a mother-in-law. And someone will still say you're bad. Nobody is bad. Take them as a parent. Take them as yours. Take them as part of you. This is the family God have brought you to. You need to accept them the way they are. Don't tag them bad. You need to understand their differences, that you're not coming from that same family. And you need to understand that you have to make everything possible to suit yourself to the family. You need to understand your in-laws. Understand them. Everybody is unique in their own way. Everybody is unique in their own way. You need to understand. I've given you some instances, some points. You need to sit back and ask yourself, am I really understanding these areas I just mentioned? 1, when you understand yourself. 2, when you understand God's purpose for marriage. 2, 3, when you understand your spouse, boyfriend, fiancé, all this. Do you understand your in-laws? You see that life goes smoothly. Even in marriage, in relationship, when you understand these things I just point out now, you will see that life will be so sweet for you. Thank you very much. See you soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Shanto Vivian as I get you updated. Thank you very much. Subscribe and on your notification. Thank you. Do have a nice day.